I don't know that for that person who has more than 300 cuts, how much they're supposed to fork out in terms of paying that government. But then again, I probably foresee another Occupy Nairobi County Assembly. But now, if we take you to the next story, Kenya has set up a textile and cotton team to drive the revival of the troubled industry. The Policy Development Technical Team is expecting interventions to address problems facing the subsector. This comes even as Industry Principal Secretary Juma Mukhwana says Kenya has increased cotton cultivation from 5,000 acres to 100,000 acres.
Kenya is betting on the cotton, apparel and textile industries to drive economic growth. The subsector is a key driver of foreign exchange due to the high number of export processing zones in the country, exporting to the AGOA initiative.
We are at the tail end of negotiating a second AGOA that will again take 16 years from 2025. Export duty-free, quota-free textiles into the US.
Industry Principal Secretary Juma Mukhwana like modernization of facilities and knowledge on best practices have been stunting the growth of the critical subsector.
One of the issues that we are also doing is growing the number of ginneries. Currently, as we speak, in Busia, and there is a new ginnery coming up in Homa Bay and in Kwale and also in Lamu to support some of the work that
2030 envisions the textile sector as a key driver for industrialization that could develop the Kenyan economy and enhance the country's image as Africa's manufacturer. Mukhwana was addressing members of the National Cotton, Textile and Apparel Policy and Strategy Team, which has been set up to help streamline cotton and textile value chains in Kenya.
The cotton, textile and policy for Kenya. This is something that we've not had for a long time. So although we know that Kenya had a very vibrant textile sector, we had a number of factories like Rivertex, Raymond.
Textile policy and strategy and the folklore that Kenya used to be a giant in cotton farming.